Alright, welcome back to day, I don't even know, probably a decent time. So, again, we're just gonna do some more back testing, so nothing special. Yeah, so we did go through, this isn't even out, this, so entry criteria for F&B entries, so, yep, so basically, I don't need to necessarily do this, I'll basically just go through it, but essentially higher time frame bias, so we can go on a 1 week. So high time frame bias is saying bearish, right? Simple. Now our current bias is we're breaking higher and higher twice, so we've already created a double MB up, which is already a powerful move. So there can be SSEs to take into this, but obviously on a 1 day, after you've created this double MB, where's your actual zones that you could be looking for mitigation? Right, well, you could do this, but that's already been mitigated. But then there's areas of a mitigation. Again, there's this, right? There's this, which has been 2.0, which delivered that beautiful clean move. Could have said it was from here, but I'd say more or less from here. So again, we just keep on rallying higher. So at this point, we know it's technically bearish, but we're at these highs. So if anything, there's a bearish play from here, right? And here comes the logic, right? Which is you've got this, right? Yeah, you've essentially got this, which is your FMZ or FMZ, whatever you call it, right? Which is essentially just your free money zone, right? Look at that. In fact, it might be better off to just do this. Yeah, you've got this as your free money. Let's delete this, right? Which gives you a nice amount of entries to take, because again, if we go back to the 1 week or something, this zone most likely not even a hold, just based on it. You could get absorption, but with current momentum, no. Like if you're gonna look for a sell from something, you want to see something hit the zone, potentially set up a distribution or something of some kind to then take you. Even if you did get a distribution, there could be lower time frame shorts, maybe to come to these lows down here, which could take you higher. I don't know, but you know what I'm trying to say. So again, it's buys. Right, so we're going into the 1 hour again. If we just follow the structure from here, for instance, we've got an MB up. Okay, we've got this mitigation in here, mitigation, this rally higher. So again, our protected low is going to be this now. Realistically, we come and grab liquidity and we rally higher, right? So this would be our low, right? This would be our range. Blah blah blah. Everybody knows how that works. It's pretty simple. And again, this becomes our lows, and it's getting very tight around the top now, ready for either a big push up or push down, from what I can see. Now, shit, let me do this. Right, cool. So we're ready for either a push up or a push down. Now on the 5 minute, if we come down to it, what do we have? We have one big push down. We've got no MBs created, realistically, because from here, what I see anyways, is this is our low, this is our range, this to this, and we have a potential buy zone here, so we could already be looking for buys, and again this is also another buy zone, but if we follow the mitigations, then yes, this would make sense. Do we have any actual breaks down? I mean, these are all wicks. Now maybe on a 1 minute we do, which could potentially follow, but again, we've got maybe 1 MB. Maybe you could count this as a double MB right here, as it delivers to this liquidity right here. So this gives us our protection of this high right here as being our protected high, right? We have a little support and resistance lines, could work. And if we deliver to these lows, which we do, then yes, we're more bearish as we head up. And even though we're looking at a potential buy zone from here, and buys up to this entire, to fill this entire free money zone, right? Let's get rid of that now. Yes, there's, in my opinion, high time frame bias, low time frame bias. We've got two connecting factors. They're both aligned with each other, right? So yeah, I'm valid for shorts. So honestly, more or less, I'm going to be looking for within this. Now we have got the negation prior, but I'm still going to want to look for that, and that this zone is going to be irrelevant to me now. So let's see what we get. Again, we aren't really breaking this, but we can come up, and I want to give some more space. Now this is our new protected high, so I want to see price come up to here. Okay, again, this is wouldn't really count that for sure. In fact, we're not even trading that time zone that we're supposed to be doing. Okay, let's just let it do its thing then. And yeah, we come up to here, probably just absorb and come down. But let's just move to our time frame. His analysis was right. 7, 8 in the morning. Okay, so again, our overall anticipation was that day was to come down, which is exactly what we did. We're down to here now, and we have this higher time frame basically zone, 1 hour zone. Now if we scale down a little bit to try and potentially refine to something, we have basically this area that we come to, and we haven't necessarily tapped that just yet, so there is a possibility that we can come deeper, and there's nothing to indicate buys yet. We have, this is our protected high, and we've basically just pushed lower, and now we've pushed higher, and now we're pushing down lower. So if anything, I'm still looking for potential sales from within here or here to come and take basically these lows down here, simply put it. So let's see what we get delivery wise. I'm going to actually highlight this because I want to see it with my own eyes on the 1 minute. Okay, so again, we're coming in. I want to see some volume down, volume coming down, beautiful. And there's a possibility, but again, I want to wait for some more lows to get broken, because it looks like we're just protecting these lows down here. So I want to see them get cleared or something, because again, otherwise it makes no sense. And again, we're not really doing much, probably absorbing. We break these protected, which is beautiful, and we're on that move down, I'd say. So there's a possibility to take some sales from here. Right, I'd wait. Yeah, there's a nice push, nothing to take, still nothing to take, still nothing to take. Yeah, we can take this. I'd actually protect this, but yeah, it's beautiful. And that takes us out, which gives us a -1 for the day. We're still ready to take, but we've only got about 10 minutes left of this session, so I don't know if we're going to get much more. I mean, this is fine, honestly. I'll be protecting this high right here, because again, in one of my rules, I haven't actually put it in here, but the wicks here are quite small, so I don't want to take that, just like that. And we're going to take it out, so we're pretty much done anyways, and we're going to move on. And we were right about that move, as you can see. I mean, if we did, I can't even undo, unfortunately. But yeah, so again, we get the beautiful buy, which is what we were anticipating. Remember, we skipped this day, by the way, for some reason. Plus, just looking at it, wicks, yeah. I mean, if I was looking at this, from this zone we rally and we break these highs. This is beautiful already. And when we do this again, yes, there's a nice potential for buys, and even here I'd be looking for buys within here. We break down, and yeah, would have just been terrible anyways. 8 AM again, we rallied higher, and honestly we've came back into this zone, so I'm still looking and I'm still interested in those buys. So on this 5 minute, as we basically just look at this, we want to see these highs get cleared, which we've just done, which is already a first step, right? So we have a lot of mitigation, and we just want to see a nice push from one of these, right? So this is beautiful, respecting these lows, and I want to see this get respected now if it wants to come back, which I don't think it's going to. So honestly, we're even absorbing this as a thingy, so I'm happy to take this long from here, like this. which takes us out, and again immediately goes up. We'll wait again because there's not much going on. We've kind of just basically sat between this. We're protecting these lows possibly, so again it makes sense to take a buy from here. Don't get me wrong, it makes sense for this, but I'm not going to take it just because we're ranging between it, which I hate. There's just less chance to win. So when we get something like this is beautiful because this is what we wanted, and this is our low to protect. So if we got a nice push off, which we do, then yes, we can take the FNB from this to continue the move, like this. This is fine, which gets taken out. So again, we'd be done for the day, and we'd move on to the next day. And again, we do push lower, so something was wrong in the analysis. And I mean, if we just use common fucking sense, right? What do we have? The buy is coming down. Okay, sure. We came into this higher time frame for 4 hour demand, which is cool, which has also been mitigated, right? So there is a better chance to actually take buys from. So if we go on a 5 minute and we just look for the model, as we can see, we've got a lot of break up, break down, right? In between this, we break higher, then we break down again, then we break up, right? So this is already an accumulation in my eyes, and we've already created those mitigations. And again, this would be our protected low. We're respecting that, and obviously, just looking at this, I want to see these highs get cleared, which we've just did, to then potentially consider longs, this being our protected lower, to take longs from here, which we break down. It's fine. I'm gonna get rid of this. Alright, so again, as we basically look at this, these would also be our protected. There's a lot of areas like you go, oh, these are protected lows, these are protected, like, it doesn't matter because it's all just liquidity at the end of the day, right? And as we start to push these highs up now, there's a nice transfer occurring, and I'm actually looking for my entry. As we can see, we're in that reaccumulation purpose now to basically look for those longs, right? So again, breakdown, but basically we range between these, but the anticipation is still going to be buys, and yeah, we're in this deeper portion. That's perfectly fine. These would be our protected highs technically, right? It gives us a nice area to work with, but I want to see these highs get broken as we just did. Now I'm happy for buys, right? So I remember getting this MB, right? I want to see a delivery of this, which we've just got, and the rally high. I want to see one more candle. This is beautiful, and yeah, we can take this up. Right, and yeah, we're looking for a 1 to 4 to begin with, which is going to be essentially here. This is our delivery point, right? So we should hit it regardless, just because we're in the trend. So it should hit. I don't really worry about this too much, but in this case, we actually get taken out. A break even or stop loss, which takes us out like right there, unfortunately. And if it rallies up now, that would kind of suck. But yeah, I think that was actually a very nice trade, and I don't mind taking that loss. I'm actually with him for the day, and glad we could take a day off of that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so here again we're running lower. Again, we're continuing this downward push. It makes sense for shorts every fucking second we get it, but there's nothing to take, and even these are just acts of what absorption criteria in these 2.0s, or in my essentially this one, right? Which is what I would say personally. And that the volume's kicked in, and we've got a little push down, more or less acting as reaccumulation. And then this is a perfect push, because we're starting to see the transfer of money come up. So, in my eyes, it makes sense. Alright, so 1 to 4 is going to be here, and we hit it beautifully. Take 30% off, we move our stop loss to break even. Okay, and we move this to 19R, right, it's all the way up here. And we take our, it's going to be 70% left of our position on, so with that, right, so if we come and deliver to this liquidity, right, we're going to the 1 hour, it's definitely possible, because as we said earlier, our overall free money zone is going to be this entire zone, right? So technically you could come and take all the way up to here and leave 10% to run, but we don't really do that. And as we can see, we take full TP, and as you can see from the bottom right, our account balance goes up to about 4k, which is only 4%, but because we were down already prior to that, it gives us, it's not 4%, is it? Because it's 50k. Okay, so it'd be 8% or 8.24% or some shit. Regardless, we're done. So 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, we got that beautiful rally. We got this huge demand zone created. We also got the mitigation down here, which is beautiful. Okay, so looking at this again, we had a lot of potential distribution, this huge push, but then we had a huge push up again, so the anticipation is still longs, right? And even if we go on a 15-minute, which I don't think we're going to get anything, we're not, there's either a potential to skip this day, or we'll have to wait to see what we can get. But currently we've got the delivery of this, so it makes sense to look for longs inside here, and I want to see this get broken, essentially, which we're getting. Beautiful. This is actually showing that there's a higher chance that we're going to take these highs now, but we can't enter because if you look at the free money zone, like, look at that, that's it, right? Without the retracement, it could retrace now, but there's a higher chance that it won't, as you can see, and those chances just become almost obsolete at those points, right? So now there's a potential to retrace back into this MB down here, but we want to wait. Okay, so if these lows start to break these highs, it shows there's a protected low, so let's have a look. Nope, we break down. Okay, cool. Now, are we gonna, again, this doesn't matter, this does not matter because we're still bullish. Reaccumulation purposes, I'd still be, probably will come down a bit more, but I'm not gonna, I've done this so many times where if this high gets delivered, which it does, you can take a sell like this, and a lot of people in SMCs will go like this, and they'll go like this, right? And although it might deliver, or maybe they'll have their stop loss up here, who fucking knows, right? And then they go, oh look, it's running. It's like, cool, I don't care. Yeah, so we're in here. Delivered nicely. This is beautiful for a long. This is beautiful for a long. And this should run, so we're gonna probably again wait for that 1 to 4 to hit, which it should hit. Like we said, if it's the trend, which it is, it should hit. Now just wait. takes us out. That's a bit unfortunate. Most likely absorption. And we're done for the day. And it comes down, so we weren't too bad off. But a -1 is not much in my eyes. I can take a -1 any day. Okay, so again, current structure. We've actually, this entire model was wrong. MB. Yeah, this is very strong for cells. Most cell indicators on. Get that cell indicator. Cell. But yeah, probably say more bearish. I mean, looking at this, yeah, it's bearish. See what we can get. Again. I mean, if we've got the 5 minute, I want to see protected highs. It's going to be up here. That's where it is. Nothing to take in the morning. I'd say more bullish. Just based on this 2.0. Makes sense in my eyes. I wouldn't even really count this as a redistribution because, like, in my opinion, these don't really mean much. So, yeah, this is a nice buy. So like this. Beautiful long. Let's look at the 1 to 4, which is going to be right here. And let's just deliver, which it should do. Right, let's go to the 5 minute. Can't be asked to wait. You're going to push out? Yes, you are. There we go, I'm going to take 30% off. Move to stop loss to break even. Like this. And then we're going to move to 90 now, which is going to be, we probably won't even hit this, but again, it doesn't matter. And I'd be done for the day. I'd do whatever I want for the day. Because I don't need to, and it's not flexible in my life. I don't want to be looking at my chart all the time. Right? So, even if we come up really high, and then we break down, that's unfortunate, isn't it? But it looks quite nice. But this looks like a redistribution still. This was the protected high. This is the protected high. Again, we might get stopped out of break even, but it is what it is. Because we're still about 3k. And as you can see, that's one of the times when there's a possibility, we can't do it now, but there's a possibility that you can go on a 5 minute, and after you've delivered, after you've truly shown that a zone wants to deliver, like this one down here, your break even could be here, below this, or this, instead of where it was, which was probably down here somewhere, I can't remember. But in my opinion, it doesn't matter, because even if it does run that high, guess what? It doesn't fucking matter. Like, the thing is, even if it runs 18R and then it comes out and stops at break even, I have it just a little bit above the break even, based on well, just because of commissions and stuff. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me because, like, regardless, I know that my system works and that I don't have to change a single thing about it. Yeah, sure, I could change the way I'm partial, or not even partial, the way I manage that position where I could have moved my stop loss, right? But there are circumstances when you could hit those 1 to 19s, right? But in order for those 1 to 19s to hit, they come really they go up, they come down a low, really fucking low, close to your stop loss, right? Which would have got taken out in if you moved your stop loss in the first place, and then it would go to 1 to 19. So it's all just a game of expected value and understanding that the system does work over a long enough amount of times. Now sure, your experience with this or this and this can play a role, but at the same time it doesn't matter because when I'm trading, the aim is to get in, take my money, let the shit do what it's got to do, and then that's it. Sure, I can aggressively push, I could, but there's no point, simply. Especially if this is something you do long term. If you've got, things to do throughout the day, do you want to constantly say that trade it runs 8 hours, like let's say, and you've already taken your 30% off, right, at your 1 to 4? Are you going to just keep monitoring that chart for the next 8 hours, trading your fucking stop loss? Are you? No. So it's better for me to just leave it where it is, and then it either goes full TP and gives me my money, or it doesn't. Simple. If it doesn't, if it goes really close and goes out, I don't give a fuck, because I gotta do it again. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. That's all it is. Yeah. So again, we're in some beautiful conditions for shorts, right? Delivering to these lows, right? Now we're not going to trade this, but again, these are protected highs right here. Right, shorts would be nice from here. We're getting delivery from here. We're also protecting these highs coming down. So I'd like to see a short from here potentially. Is a nice one, something like this. I wouldn't take it, but yeah, this would be nice. Why I said I wouldn't take it is because I'm not going to click this and do this, because we've already done one for the day. Well, technically we could have done it again, but I'm just trying to show you in this case it was a beautiful setup. And does it run 1 to 4? I don't know. If it doesn't, then still get lost. It's 1 to 4's here, so we've got to wait, right? It should do it, because what's the trend? Bearish. And look, it delivers, right? You have to establish your trend. Trend is your friend. Like, literally, fucking trend is your friend. But you can be wrong about the trend. That's the thing. But if you are wrong about the trend, it doesn't matter, because that's fine. Shit happens. Happens to all of us. But yeah, so that's part of basically my system. And if we obviously go over to dashboard, to the one we're just doing, which is this one. If we go to the analytics, look at our win rate. It's 25%. But look at our percent win rate. Account balance 8%. Right. Look at this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is in a week. 8% in a week. Right. Some days you might get less. So like we can go in. Remember that trade we just did. Hit 1 to 4. Brilliant. So that would have probably ran even lower to 1 to 19. That one, right? Because we came straight down. Again, that was in a week, and you have to basically just backtest the fuck out of this. And I've done a lot of backtesting throughout my time, to a point where I understand my system. I understand how it's going to work and how things are going to deliver. Now again, we're still bearish on the shit, right? We're still bearish. There's still bearishness, and the SSCs are actually going to be here and here. So at this point, again, that points to again, this being our protected high, we actually hold, we start to break lower, okay, and look, these are our protected highs now, and look, we're even rejecting this. So even when we come on at fucking 9 in the morning, again, what is the anticipation, right? Because, and again, recent breaks down, we've got literally MB1, MB2, or just 1 MB down, if you wanted to do that, right? So it's still bearish coming in, right? So even if we do that, oh, we're absorbing, cool, I don't give a fuck. When we get this, we can literally take this sell like this, perfectly fine. Now if we get taken out, guess what? I don't give a fuck, right? Because it doesn't matter. Okay, we come up again, and at this point I'm waiting for something proper like to break, because we don't want to make the same mistake that we just did, and that happens, right? So there's a nice run, right? There's nothing indicating buys just yet unless we break these highs, but we're still bearish on this pair. That's what you have to understand. So again, we're rejecting it. Again, we're going to come down now, most likely. I want to see a rejection from here, and I want to see it deliver. Okay, so come on, deliver. Okay, we failed, so there's a good chance it's going to continue going up now, right? Overall, our 2.0 is holding, right? We're again creating basically double MB up now. We're equal high, but that doesn't matter, right? There's a good and a very strong chance that we're actually going to come from here, and it could either be from here or here, it doesn't matter, and we can follow it coming through. So we're gonna wait, we're gonna be patient. Our FMZ is very fucking small now, so we're gonna wait. We come down, we do this again. I'm not taking it, right? We're basically coming across this and then we're breaking above. So honestly, at this point, I'm very happy to take this trade with my stop loss underneath this low to take it higher, right? Which goes up and then goes down, which again is whatever. So let's see what happens throughout this day. Do we go up? Do we go down? Okay, we go up. And we go up. Beautiful. Right? So our bias was right. So am I wrong? Am I a shit trader? No. Because I got it right. I just didn't quite either lucky or patient. One of the two. Okay? Again, the understanding is what? Sells. We're bearish. We come down. We come down. Okay, cool. Where's our actual zone that we could potentially be taking it from? Well, there's one up here. Right? Where's our protected high? Here. We take once. We understand redistribution potentially. So there's a sell even here potentially. Let's see some delivery down if we get it. Right, otherwise it's nothing. And these lower time frame breaks can also be used against these higher time frame models. I don't know if I understand that much, but again, this is consolidating for a good hour. We break down. This is beautiful. So now we break. This is what you would love to see, and this is where you're looking to take a sell from. We absorb this or take it. Doesn't really matter to me. Actually, this would have been the protected high, which will equal in, and then we break down. I'd wait. I want to see this, and this is everything I need to know when it comes to taking this sell, and I'm happy to take this sell down. And if we take a -1, honestly, it's all right because I understand that the market wants to come down today, right? And that's not me being biased or whatever. It's nothing. We come across and we break higher. Okay, so even though we're still looking for sells, we are, by the way. As soon as we break these highs, I'm still bearish on this shit. I'm still bearish on it. Now we could be wrong, could be entirely wrong, but again, this is the zone I was looking for, right? So on that 1 minute, we get a nice push down. This is awesome. And this is beautiful. Double MB down. Okay, we're going to try and take an entry throughout one of these, but we want to see something deliver. Okay, the protected high is going to be up here. Could get a potential lower time frame redis, probably not. We're protecting these highs, and honestly, I'm very happy to continue this trend with where the money's heading, down, right? Because that's where it wants to go. Takes us out. We're wrong. Guess what? We move to the next day, right? Look what happens. Comes down. Were we wrong? Were we terrible at trading? Are we terrible? No, we're not terrible. We're just unlucky. And yes, people go, oh, there's no such thing as though you create your own. No, there is such thing. You're just a fucking retard. Because I'm following my exact same rules that I always do. It's just these circumstances. Again, sells. Right? Clear these lows. It's protecting. And look, we're delivering. So why can we not take a sell here with money? We can. What? Of course we can. Look at our free money zone. It's still a 3R. It's beautiful. Right? Come on. This is the one to 4, by the way. When I say deliver, it should deliver, like we say. Bang! 5, 10, 15, 20. We're not quite at 20. Unfortunately, let's just wait. I don't know why. Let's move to break even now. Okay, we ain't getting it, are we? There we go. 30% off. Okay, cool. Then what? 19R. Oh my god. Oh my god, how do you hit a 19R? Do you think I hit 19Rs all the time? Like, no. But when I do, I'm happy about them. I'm grateful. We might just get stopped out right now. Right? We get stopped out. Oh no. Oh no. We only hit a 1 or 4. Well, not even that. Basically a 1 to 1. Right? +1. Right? Comes up. Oh my god. Still bearish. Right? If we see rejection from here, then sure, but no, we don't. We do now. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. We want to see a rejection from here, which will then give me my thing is I want to see these lows get broken here. Right here, then I'm happy to take sales. Beautiful. Now I'm looking to take sales. There's not really much on here. There's not much here. Honestly, I wouldn't take anything. There's this zone here. We did mitigate and then we broke down, but I'd still wait. And we delivered to that low immediately. We can still take sales from here. This is actually going to be our protected high now. Right, we basically absorb, we break down, we come up, we break down. So if we see another breakdown, again, these are protected highs. Deliver, and yeah, this is beautiful. I would wait. I want to see a cleaner setup like this, but the candle's so big I wouldn't take it. But again, it's fine for a double F&B, right? I wouldn't take this. It's 9:43 in the morning, so whatever. And again, these are still going to be our protected highs here, which is also, yeah, but let's just see how it delivers. Yeah, we come down, so it's created a new protected high. And yeah, this is another setup you can take to deliver down. We'll take this, right? Five, we're not really at much. We're kind of just consolidating. This is not really too good. I'll probably look for a break even at this point, unless we break these lows in the next few candles, which we do. Then I'm happy to keep going. Yeah. So again, we're looking to keep going with this. How we get taken out, unfortunately. Right, wasted basically within the whole session, I'd say. An hour and a half, and yeah, we're out for the day. Oh my god. You know, it happens. There we go, there's around our session. Again, still bearish, right? And look at this, by the way. There was so many opportunities for sales. Like, look at this shit. And you're gonna tell me looking for buys here and here and here and here, when it was literally the most pointless thing. Even though we still have this free money space all the way up to here, like let's go on the 1 week. Okay. Even though at the very beginning we highlighted this and then potential buyers, what did we say as well on this high time frame? Okay, we have, like, look at this break. Look at this break. We don't, maybe we just don't have enough mitigation in here or down here, you know. Still bullish though on a high time frame, yeah. We come back to here. What's the anticipation? Sells, right? Do we break these protected highs? Yes, we do. One break up. I want to see a beautiful delivery down. Okay, so we get one push down, right? These are our highs as well. So let's see what we get on the 1 minute. If we clear these lows, I'm actually very happy, but instead we don't. But again, we can still clear those lows, but it's probably more bullish just looking at it. Yeah, I wanted to follow that trade trend, right? Again, what is there to do? Nothing, literally nothing. Break these lows, right? This is potentially our protected high, and as long as we don't break this wick here, we're fine, which we do. I mean, yeah, up here is technically, unless we create some new internal structure. Like here, this would be our high. Look for mitigations and sells in here, and we get this entry. You want to take this sell like this. Now you can either use your stop loss here or here. It literally depends how you want to trade it. But yeah, I'm gonna probably get taken out. I think a lot of wickiness. This is Yeah, a lot of volatility of that. What the fuck? Not good. Definitely not good. And yeah, we hit that 1 to 4. Take that 30% off, and we're literally just doing the exact same shit. 19R all the way down, and we're done for the day. Now it can either take us out, or it can give us my fucking money. Regardless, I don't care. What happens? It does that. And as you begin to look, this is where you'll see the balance stay around the same until it goes like plus 20 out of nowhere, because it happens on some days. As you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we did another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 5 days, and look what we noticed. Like, not much, not fucking much. Most wins are ones, right? Then we got potential twos in the day, which is basically not even that deep, but our drawdown can definitely be much bigger, but our wins are much bigger, and the math behind it is that it works, obviously. But yeah, I'm ending the video here. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, peace.